All right, and welcome back here. This is Cult of the Lamb, part number 7, and we're getting dangerously close. We're getting dangerously close. It's not even inconceivable that we could polish this off tonight. But that being said, I did promise a couple episodes ago that I was going to make a lot of progress in one particular area, and that did not happen. So. Don't want to get ahead of myself here. We're just going to, we're going to roll with it. Shit. How did I level him up? See? Already making errors there. Didn't want to do that, but we've got 2 major runs to complete for the last area. That includes the boss that we have to kill, which, that'll be interesting. We'll see how that's going to go. It's, technically going to probably be the hardest boss we've faced up to now. And as we know, the boss of the 3rd area majorly challenged us. So I really don't want to get ahead of myself here. I want to make sure that we keep it real. My villagers are hungry. Look at, I'm in a major food shortage here. Actually, I do have to do a crystal quest here, so we might want to just do a quick run. Now that I'm thinking about it. We do have a quest. Let me just see something here. Yeah. Pay minus 10 gold. Oh, maybe we finished that one already then. Interesting. We must have. Oh yeah, we did. Collect crystals from Anchor Deep. Oh, failed. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, apparently we failed it. That's not what I intended. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're probably just going to hop straight into it here. Ooh, and we haven't taken in the eye yet, actually, from the 3rd spot. Why don't we do that? Pretty sure I cleared out the fishing hole, but we'll double check that, see if we can get any free meals there. Not a bad idea, too. I could also buy some fish. That may not actually be the best idea ever. Blah blah blah. But then again, the last I should be reading this. But then again, the last witness could sink me ship, me trade, me way of life, and then what'll be left of limbo? Fine, force me hand, bring me that last die, and I'll bow me head to you and your ways. I think I got a new cloak with this one. Do I not? I do. If I remember correctly, though, there really wasn't anything that was that great. Drop an explosive when you roll. That seems pretty good, actually. Maybe we'll pick that up. I think that actually could probably be a pretty good perk, potentially. Alright, we rolling pretty hard with it here, so let's get the hell out of here. Shit, I wanted to go back to the fishing. My bad, let's go back to the fishing. And I think I missed a sermon as well, but we probably want to just boost our faith a little bit before we head off on the next adventure. I think that would be the call that we need to make here. Okay, let's check fish. There's fish back, so let's do this. Fish have been a kind of a saving grace for us here. And we get enough gold. I don't really think we need to sell a bunch of fish here, per se. Feeling comfortable. We'll probably use this fish mainly for food. I think that's the play. But we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. Hey CJ, how's it going, man? I hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. We are getting close to completing our run through of Cult of the Lamb, but we'll just have to see how this goes. See how lucky we get. Hard to say. It's hard to say, but come on. There we go. And hey, Ballista, thanks very much. Appreciated. Appreciate your guys' support. I was checking out some of our other streamers on the weekend as well. And there was a couple good ones that I found. But hope you guys are having a great, what is it, Tuesday? Feels like Monday because we were off yesterday, but... Alright, good. We're gonna need some major fish here to abstain the hunger of our villagers. I don't think I can cook the squid or the octopus, actually. I don't know. I've never tried. I just keep selling them. Is that possible? Can you cook the better fish? I have not tried that. Let's see here. 10. Oh man, these are... They're not cheap. How come these guys cost the same as much as a squid or an octopus? It doesn't make no sense to me. This pricing structure seems like a bit of a scam here. Unless I'm missing something about that. I don't see what the advantage would be of purchasing anything other than the more highly valued fish. Don't make sense. Okay, let's see what we can cook up here. Yeah, just 2 fish meals, that's it. This is getting rough, guys. This is getting rough. We are gonna have mass starvation going on here pretty soon if we're not careful. We're almost overpopulated. As soon as we hit 20 followers, it was, it's been extremely difficult to manage our resources in the food department. Yeah, curses deal double damage and cost half the fervor. A melee weapon, it doesn't seem that great. Damage dealt increases after each kill, but resets when hit. That actually seems good. That actually seems pretty good. Oh no, I don't know about that. This seems pretty good. Take double damage though. I don't know that. I don't know that. Jeez. I don't know. I think we're gonna stick with what we got. I kind of wish there was one that doubled our resources. Alright, we're gonna send him to bed rest. Master what now? I'm not, sorry, Ballista, not sure what you mean, but we are trying to master our food shortage currently. That is our big problem right now. We are having a massive food shortage crisis. And not exactly sure how we're going to deal with that right at the moment. Things might get a little dicey after this next run, we will see. Yeah, we need more of those for the quest. We can definitely get more stone. More stone. We got shitloads of stone, so that's not a problem. All good. We are trying to master our playthrough here, but I will say in the late game, when you have 20 followers or 20 cultists, things get a little bit difficult to manage. And I'm rapidly running out of resources. Okay, let me just make sure I built everything here for crops. Yeah, I got a few spaces here. Is that all I can do? Oh, yeah, right. I don't have any grass. Oh, my God. Okay, can I do any rituals before I go? Before I head out, can we do any rituals? Yes, we can, actually. I think we just have another feast. I think that's the way to go. That will keep them fed and high on faith, but when I come back, they're probably going to be starving. So hopefully that beetroot that we planted, hopefully that will pull through for us. You know, I guess I can just unlock this. Well, you know what? We'll just go with this one. Blue hearts, unfortunately, they can't be replenished, so I'm a little bit hesitant to pop the blue one on. Okay, what'd you bring me back? Gold. That's fine. We cannot get enough gold. I wish I could send them off for grass, but that is just not an option. 80, ooh, 85. Okay. Yep, we're gonna be sending him out for more gold. Witness Bathan, one of our best boys. He's been with us for quite some time now. Uh-oh. Babar has finally fallen. He lived a good life. Not a long life. Let's get Babar in the grave. Poor son of a bitch. He served us well. Maybe we'll resurrect him at some point. Let's get some of those. Okay, do we have any food here? Nothing? Oh, that beetroot's coming in, though. We got some major beetroot coming in. Okay. I think now is a good time. I think now is the time to go on a run. Actually, let's just check our fertilizer really quickly here. Okay, that's good. You know, I was naming them, but to be honest with you, they don't last that long. So they really are very disposable. I've reached the point where I have more dead cultists than alive cultists. This is my graveyard of cultists here, so there's probably almost, what, 20 here, and then there's a bunch that I've also sacrificed to the Dark Lord, which didn't get buried, so they really are kind of just like pieces of meat, so I kind of honestly just stopped naming them, because they don't last that long anyways, but I named a few of them. I did name a few of them after some friends and stuff, who are all pretty much dead now for the most part. Alright. I think we do it. Let's go for our run here. I do not want to recruit anymore. We're going to avoid recruiting any more cultists for the time being. Until we get our food situation under control. You almost have to think about your cultists as like cattle. They're more cattle than they are like characters that you end up building relationships with. They're really just kind of fodder for kind of your end goal in the game. Oh shit, I have the blue cloak on. That's actually not good, I didn't realize that. Okay, well, you just gotta roll with it. do have a lot of life as a result of that, but... Yeah, they are highly disposable. More disposable than I was anticipating. I thought they would be around for a while. You know, I knew that they died of old age, but they reach old age pretty damn quickly, I will say. Shroomy. What are you looking at? That's right. You crown bearers are all the same, nothing without your adoring followers. Ratau wasn't like that. He stayed true to who he was. You'll never live up to him. Get out of my way. I've got knucklebones to play and money to win. Come and play with me if you want real challenge. So this is the last guy that we have to beat for the dice game. And we should be done with that side quest, hopefully. Okay, we have to focus on getting grass here. So let me just... We get all the grass back here. Yes, we did. God, right, I forgot. Got that guy retracts his fireballs. Okay. Hopefully we get some tarot card after this one. Okay, that was good. Every encounter feels very, very tense at this stage. I feel like I'm hanging on by a wire at some moments here. But I do not like the curse we have right now. Or the weapon. And let's... I will say there's a bit of a difficulty spike in the later part of the game that I wasn't quite expecting. Ooh, drop an explosive on your own 2 extra hearts. Like, I really need the survivability, so... And you know what? Let's just pick up an extra one. 1. Nope. We're gonna have a crap load of hearts, so that's good. Oh boy, here we go. Have you thought of what awaits you once your task is completed? What is to become of you? The lamb is, after all, the sacrificial beast, bred to slaughter. If I cannot stop you, then I can at least prepare you for the suffering to come. He was the fifth bishop of the old faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narinder. Oh god, 2 of them? Well, you know what? It's okay. We kind of need to call the herd a little bit. I'm not even disappointed about this. Although it was Barbados who... I don't know what's the deal with that. We killed his sister last time and now he dies. That just doesn't seem fair. Alright. Okay, well, we definitely need some better weapons. We got gold. We've got actually this one's pretty good. This one's good, but we already have a lot of health. I think we're gonna go this way because I do want to replace my my drops with food. Okay, okay. Focus. Guys, they take some serious damage. Well, getting some good bone drops, that's, that is good. I will say that Ichor drop actually does a lot of damage. I just don't like, I don't like the positioning when it falls right where you're standing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, 23 grass. Let's not let our grass collection fall dangerously low like we did last time. Yeah, so you use bones for your rituals back at your church, and rituals are very, very vital to you being able to maintain both the faith of your cultists. If they lose faith in you, they'll start dissenting against you, and then they'll leave, or they'll do all sorts of crazy shit if they stop believing in you. But it also gives you other bonuses and stuff too. There's a whole bunch of them that you can unlock. You can like marry your followers if you pick a certain type of perk. Wax. You can also do one. Feast is probably the one I use the most, which raises faith and feeds them, which is extremely useful. Which is that's the situation I found myself in here, where I just like I've been not able to keep up my food production high enough all of a sudden, and that just kind of happened over the last like run that I did. So you always kind of find that like once you balance one thing out, there's something else that you have to kind of maintain, or build the right kind of buildings and stuff to get caught back up. So it's a tough balance to strike. Yeah, there is some interesting rituals. I don't want to spoil some of them for you, but some of them are pretty hilarious. There's a whole bunch of different paths you can kind of choose with what types of rituals you want. Just once you pick one, there'll be like an alternate one that you can't choose. So. Oh boy, that's not good. Right, okay, I gotta kill that guy. These guys are now my least favorite enemy, I think. Okay, when hit down to all enemies will be dealt 3 damage. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't get that low in health, but. Good. Done with that room. Okay, I wanted to go. Yeah, I do think this is the. Peace be with you, Crusader. I seek only the truth and the light, but I may be of service to you. I can increase the loyalty of any follower we choose. Okay, this is a good one. Let's go. Oh, man, they're all so unhappy right now. Age 31. And I think he's the youngest. Oh my god. The youngest cultist we have is age 31. Oh no, okay, this guy's 27. Let's give it to him. Our cultists are getting a little up there in age. That's gonna get interesting here pretty soon. This is the one we wanted. The chest drop food, not gold, which at this particular moment is going to be better for us. Yeah, we still got, what, 7 hearts? I am feeling the pressure, though. The enemies in this area, particularly difficult to dodge. Oh wow, that actually one-shot him. Got some big boys here. Oh boy. Even the axe is almost a little slow for these enemy types. Hey, Kaiser, how's it going, man? Oh, jeez. Hope you're having a great evening. We are just rocking some Call to the Lamb. We are approaching the end game here, and things are getting a little dicey, I won't lie. I'm kind of sweating a little bit. Yeah, appreciate it. I think I saw you in our group chat there. But appreciate you dropping in. Hopefully you guys are all having a great Tuesday evening. I'm sure most of us maybe had to go back to work today. I don't know. I definitely did. Vampiric Dagger. None of these are better, though. I mean, this one's just... I guess this one's just objectively better. Alright, well. We'll go with this. Hopefully this works out in our favor. This game is awesome if you are a fan of roguelites and village simulators, which I know sounds like a pretty bizarre combo. And it is a very bizarre combo, but somehow they make it work here. The gameplay loop is extremely tight. Nothing ever gets boring. We're nearing the end of the game, which I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna be around the 17, 18 hour mark when we finish. Roughly. You had to get back to work today too, yep. I feel your pain, but at least it's a short week, you know? That's the good thing. And I just had 2 weeks of vacation off, so I can't complain. I feel pretty well rested. And I didn't even come back to work to like that many emails. I only had like 150 emails or something when I got back to work today, which really isn't too bad. Okay, 30% more damage during night. Good. Okay, good. Okay, we just got 2 pretty solid perks there. Yeah, you know, it was, you know what, it's end of the summer, or end of the summer for us is not a busy time at work. So there was just as many people away as myself, so luckily not a lot going on in the summer for my job. I know it'll pick up again now that that's over, but okay, what did we just get there? Hold on, what did I... oh, weapon damage, okay. That's more than acceptable. Alright, we just got 3 very good perks. Hopefully that's enough to clinch this for us. You you almost missed work. Almost. Big almost, I'm gonna assume. That would be nice. I dream of an early retirement, but I don't know. With the cost of things nowadays, I just don't know. Okay, good. We're getting really lucky on our tarot card drops here. That's nice, though, you know. Enjoy it while you can. Take advantage of those times. I think this is better. You must have a, you have a newborn? I'm guessing? Or a younger kid, obviously? Yeah, this game is, definitely has some similarities to Hades. But one thing I think you'll find about it is, and this isn't necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but it does kind of remove that whole element of grinding out kind of the same levels over and over again until you get powerful enough to beat it. I find the grinding in this game is a lot less. You can also, there is also a difficulty setting that you can choose, which obviously you don't have that option in Hades, I don't think, if I remember correctly. You just kind of have to, like, you know, work your way through it. I think you can crank up the difficulty when you beat the game, but there's no option in the beginning of the game to actually change the difficulty setting. So this game, you can, right off the bat, you can choose, you know, easy to very hard. I'm playing on hard mode currently, which I think feels about the right difficulty. And most of your roguelite elements in your progression will come through actually improving your cultist village. Whereas in Hades, you know, you just kind of do run after run after run and unlock different weapons and abilities and stuff like that. But here you actually have to unlock it through building up your village. And you collect resources out in the open environment and go back to your town and then build up your town from there. So, very interesting kind of combo. Definitely a very unique game. Darkest Dungeon, yes. I have played a fair amount of Darkest Dungeon. I never did beat it, unfortunately. I got the better of me at some point in time. But I'm excited for Darkest Dungeon 2. That looks like it's going to be wicked, so. You have a 5-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah, so. Sounds like you're extremely busy. How do you have time to stream? That's crazy. I don't know how you have the energy to do it. I don't have kids, and I feel like I many days don't have the energy, but okay, like, can I not hit him with my special? Well, luckily we have a shitload of life, so that's good. Alright, that wasn't terrible. Yeah, it's on the, I know it's an early access on the Epic's Game Store, but is it actually officially, like, launched full version? I didn't know if it was. I didn't think it was, but I was kind of waiting for it to come to Steam before I picked it up. I think that it released, last September, actually, if I think about it now. So, but yeah, I thought it was only early access, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I don't want to download the Epic Games Launcher. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so tired of the multiple game launchers. Shit drives me crazy. I don't want to have owned all these multiple different games under multiple different browsers and launchers. That I don't know why. That's just like a massive pet peeve for me. Okay, everybody's starving to death. Oh my god, they're not doing anything. They're revolting. Yeah, I agree with you. I was big on the PlayStation. Big on the PlayStation for many, many years. Finally made the switch to PC a couple of years ago, and yes, you know, obviously we get more limited access to some things, but I just find it just to be so much better. You know, obviously there's the headaches of maintaining a PC, which you don't have to necessarily deal with when you're streaming on PlayStation or whatever, but there's just so many advantages to PC. And I don't think I'm going to go back. I honestly, at this point in time, I think I've kind of decided that if I do buy a PS5, it's going to be a long time probably from now, to be honest with you. And there's no reason to buy an Xbox, really, because you have all the advantages of an Xbox on PC, but more options with the PC, so. I mean, obviously, the big thing with PlayStation is the exclusives, which I'm going to miss some of that stuff. But it seems like even PlayStation's starting to release some of their stuff on PC, even if it takes, like, a little while to get there. Okay, so what's gonna give us... Yeah, let's just do this one. So this is the feast trade I was mentioning. So this'll feed them and boost your faith, all at the same time. So it pretty much has been my go-to ritual. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Big cost up front. I agree. I think I spent about 3K probably up front. But the nice thing is that you can, then you can just upgrade from there, right? You know, if you want to upgrade, and actually, right now is a good time to do it because GPUs have gone down pretty drastically in price. So, not a bad time to actually get into the market right now. Yeah, well worth it. Even honestly, one of the nicest things that I didn't even like really think about before I had PC was just being able to like install as many games as I wanted to without having to like, you know, uninstall a game. And I have, you know, whatever, how many games can you install on a PlayStation, right? You know, 4, 5 before it fills up, and games are getting even bigger and bigger nowadays. Okay. That's gonna be outside my budget. What does this do? What does this do? Ooh, okay. You know what? This will suit our needs right at the moment. What kind of what brand of laptop did you pick up? Seven years old. Yeah, that's what I rocked, man. I had a Dell laptop for years. All I really played on it was like StarCraft. That was like all it was capable of actually handling, but okay, I think we're all right. They got a shitload of food. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time for a ritual sacrifice. We have too many elderly. We have to purge ourselves of the elderly. Hey, mine was like built like a shit brick house. It lasted forever. I think it still works. I still have it. Still sitting in my basement somewhere. But not the best performance, obviously, in the world. All right. Time has come. One of you must be chosen. Oh, actually... Alright. Rocky. Nice knowing you. You served us well. We'll see you in the afterlife. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can get it. I think you can get an external hard drive for your PlayStation, right? I wasn't that smart. I've got, I think, I'm not a very computer savvy guy, but I think I've got a full terabyte of memory, which has been totally fine. I've probably got like 24 games installed on my computer right now and not in fear of running out of memory. But I just get a buddy of mine to do all my computer stuff for me. That is not my area of expertise. Yeah, I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. That would be good. I have a shitload of games on my PlayStation that it kind of hurts a little bit that I can't bring those over to PC. Just another issue with PlayStation not being in the PC world. Like, that's one thing I will give Xbox that credit for that I think they're doing way better than PlayStation right now is their kind of play anywhere, any way that you want. I kind of think they are winning the console war at the moment. I don't want to even say it's a console war anymore because it's kind of evolved past that now, but I do think currently Xbox is doing a better job for consumers than PlayStation is at the moment. You know, and I was a PlayStation stan for many, many years. Still think their exclusives are significantly better than Xbox, so. Yeah. It's true. I don't know how it would be booting up the game on the external hard drive. I imagine that would probably be problematic, especially if you're playing like an online game or something like that. PlayStation doesn't exactly have the fastest hardware in the world by today's standards, obviously. Okay, we are looking pretty solid here. I think the question is, do we switch out our cloak or do we keep our cloak? That is the question. Yeah, exactly. You know, the fact that you can get Game Pass on both console and PC, I think that is, I just think that's absolutely huge. I've taken massive advantage of Game Pass since I got a PC, which has been great. Games that I honestly, like, I would like to play, but I don't need to play, you know? I would certainly never spend money on them. But the fact that there's so many I can just play on Game Pass and just try out. And there's been a lot of games, admittedly, I've gone on and I've played for, like, you know, a day or two, and I go, it's fine, but I'm glad I did not spend my money on it. And it gives you that opportunity to try it out. And great for streaming, obviously, because you don't really run out of things to play. You can always just, you know, pop something on that you wouldn't normally think of trying. I do think PlayStation either has to do one of two things. They either have to come up with their own version of Game Pass, which it doesn't seem like they're going to do, or they need to allow Game Pass to come to PlayStation, and I actually think that would be the best solution. Then you could have the best of both worlds for PlayStation owners. I think that'd be a huge incentive for people who love being on console to stick with the console. Gears of War, yeah. Gears of War is classic. I haven't played any of the new ones. I haven't played Gears of War since, it might be 3. I think Gears of War 3 was probably the last one I played, and I definitely did not play through the whole game or anything like that. It's been a while. The new ones look pretty good. I think you can get all of them, I think, for the most part on Game Pass, right? Hey, did we have somebody who was sick? Or did he just puke? For you. Did you go? This is one criticism I have, is it can be difficult to find a specific follower you're looking for. You kind of gotta run around till you find them. It's not that big of a deal, but I wish there was an easier way to just pinpoint which follower you're looking for. Like if I could hold a button and it would just zoom out and show me like a mini map and where the follower was in my village. That would be super helpful. Oh yeah, okay, so I wanted to build windmills. Ready. Good. Here. That's all I can afford, I guess. Oh, Borderlands. Love Borderlands. I have not played number 3, but I played hours and hours of Borderlands 2 back in the day. Number 3 didn't seem to get the best reviews. I know that's not always a sign of a good or bad game necessarily, but I don't think it did quite as well. Oh, shit, there's been a dead body here for a while. I thought there was another elderly village. Alright. Yeah, Borderlands 1 and 2 are just great games. Have you, out of curiosity, are you Tales of the Borderland fan? Because I know I just saw they're coming out with a new one of those. I know those are like totally different style of game. And yeah, I haven't played Tiny Tina's yet either. I'm kind of hoping that will come to Game Pass, actually. I'm waiting for that one. That does look like a just like a fun game to play. Which I think I did see it as coming to Game Pass. Which would be great. Yeah, I tried it out for a little bit. I think I got it on PS Plus as like a free game, and it actually did seem really good. I'm not really into super story-driven games like that. You know, obviously they're kind of almost like a point-and-click adventure in a sort of way, but the quality of it did seem like really super good. Yeah. And there's a movie coming out too, which that'll be interesting. That'll either probably be it'll probably be decent or a complete disaster. I don't expect it to be like a good movie. I have pretty low expectations from a Borderlands movie, if I'm being honest, but it could be just decent, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog level of quality. Because I do like the Sonic movies, even though there's things about them that are terrible. But I am a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and I think those, you know, probably one of the better video game movies we've gotten, that's for sure. But I will definitely watch it. Yeah, I'm absolutely down. As long as it's cross-play, we can do it. That's one issue I had. I think I had mentioned a cat a couple days ago, but I was invited to join like a fighting game group of people who played Mortal Kombat, and I was all excited to jump in, and we were gonna do like a little community play thing, and like most of them were on Xbox, and the game is not crossplay, so I couldn't play with them. So that was kind of unfortunate. So, but if it's crossplay with PC and PlayStation, I definitely down, 100%. That's one thing. I don't know if you guys have played Multiverses yet, but I gotta say, whether you like the style of game or not, which it is a good game, they do an amazing job of that. It's fully cross-play, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and has great online play, like, compared to, like, Smash Bros. And a really fun kind of party game. You can have up to 4 people playing. I played it a bunch since it came out. I definitely recommend it if it's something that you might even be remotely interested in. Free to play. Yeah, definitely. So you're on PlayStation as well, eh? I do technically own a PlayStation. I've never streamed with the PlayStation, or I don't know how that works to set up. Oh, it was the worst, you know, and I mean, I love Smash Bros, but they just got to a point with it where, like, I wanted, you know, in this day and age, I wanted good online play, and it was just absolutely trash most of the time. Like, you know, I'd say 2 out of 4 matches, you know, 50% of the time, it was bad connectivity. And that just really put a damper on my experience, but if you're at all interested in Multiverses, I highly, highly recommend it. So, you know what? Let's buy some squids. Yes, I should say I do own a PlayStation 4. It's set up in my living room, and my wife uses it for Blu-rays and, you know, stuff like that. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up in my computer room. So that's the only deterrent I have with that. But technically, yes, I do own a PlayStation. I haven't turned it on since I got my computer, so I'm assuming it still works. And I don't know how that works to set it up with your camera and everything on OBS. I have no idea. Yes, she has. Absolutely. Which is kind of what happened to the PS3. It was the PS3, and then since I got the computer, now she has taken over the PS4. She's not a gamer, though. She just watches shows and stuff on it. I guess that's my one excuse to get a PS5. Is then you know, I can have a PS5 in here, and I don't need to worry about the PlayStation 4 at all. So I guess that's the one excuse I could use. Man, can I only make one of these? Okay, so... Oh shit, I see, okay. I honestly was not even paying attention to these recipes. That's meat and fish. Cauliflower. So I still got to be planting everything still. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it is. I know. You guys get your way, no matter what. That's just how the world works. Which I'm perfectly okay with. It usually works out in my favor, right? It's a compromise. Every good relationship's a good compromise. And I think that's totally a fair compromise. Alright, you're gonna be on food. And we build another windmill. Yes, we can. Let's get one right here. So we will wait till morning, and then I think it's time to head out on the next run. I'll have to give you a follow on YouTube as well. I do upload my videos to YouTube as well. Which, I don't know, nobody watches them, so whatever. YouTube's a whole different game. I'll be honest with you, I don't really have the patience at this point in time to edit videos, which that's kind of seems to be the YouTube game. You know, make shorter edited versions of your videos and stuff. I just want to play the game for the most part, to be honest with you. Generally speaking, I don't have the patience for it. Maybe one day. I'm just like, what could I possibly say that hasn't been said before, you know? That's what I always think about with YouTube videos. It's just the same, exact same as my Twitch as well. Female Bacon. Same as Ballista Dash Cat. Okay. Have to check that out. Okay, do we need to do this? I don't think we need to do this, right? What's your problem? Right, you are on bed rest. Well, we got 4 hearts here. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Let's get a couple shelters. Anything else we need to do before we head back into the wilderness? Don't think so. Oh, confession. We'll keep going with bath in here. I basically just post my, I just export my Twitch videos and then upload them on YouTube, and I'm trying to do like full playthroughs of games as best as I can. I've been successful in getting through a few at this point. I haven't been streaming very long, though, only a couple months. But so far, I was able to get through, I did Cuphead, the DLC, plus I did a run-through of the game with the new character that came out. I did a full playthrough of Elden Ring, so I've got, I don't know, 27 or so episodes of Elden Ring up there. I'm gonna do this game now. I thought there was something else I had done up there, and then just other random videos I've done and stuff like that, just other games I've played. But like, you don't want to upload like too much trash on there either, right? Like, because I could upload full streams of me playing multiplayer games and stuff like that, but I don't think that's the most interesting content that you want to watch all the time. You don't want it to like clutter up your YouTube channel. I think, anyways. I don't know. Appreciate it. Yes, I will. I'll give you guys a follow back 100%. Actually, let's just make... Yeah, sure. All right. Question being, do I take the curse robe or do I keep this robe? This is the question. I mean, this is gonna give me a shitload of hearts at this particular moment. All right, we're gonna stick with this one. We'll see how it goes. All right, this is the scary run. Ooh, this guy's free. Oh no, he's dying. Oh shit. Okay, well. This guy here, when you play this game, watch out for this guy. He's a fucking shyster. He'll give you a free dying villager. And you think it's a good deal, and then you realize he's on death's door. Bread baking videos. Kaiser, yeah. Makes sense. Hey, nothing wrong with some bread baking, dude. Okay. We got here. Romantic. And this one, I don't remember what this one does. See, I wish I had a YouTube like that, you know, cooking channel or something like that. I'm not a bad cook, but not good enough to make a YouTube channel about it, that's for sure. I wish I had like a useful skill, you know? I spent too many years of my youth playing video games. Oh. No. Okay, just made a fatal error there. Right, well. Let's hope the RNGesus is looking upon us today. I do love to cook. I do pretty much all the cooking in our household, actually. My wife, she definitely can cook some good stuff, but she doesn't love cooking. She's not like passionate about it. It's more of just like of a chore to her. She's very good at doing other things. So we do split the responsibilities pretty evenly, and my big one is shopping, cooking. I'm like very OCD about the food I buy as well. Like if it's not exactly the perfect ingredient, I'm you know, extremely disappointed, even if the ingredient is totally fine and usable. But if I didn't pick it out with my own hand, I'm just not satisfied. Yeah, I feel that. Attention span is an issue. And, you know, plus we work all day. Who has the energy or the time or patience to go home and, like, learn new skills, right? I know what I know, and at this point in my life, you know, we're getting by just fine, so we don't really need to learn anything else at this point, unless it's, you know, just something I'm interested in doing. All right, what do we get here? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. This is pretty good. Achieve double the health when healing. can't heal because we don't have any. We don't have any red hearts, so we will go with this one. Shit. Okay, well, we don't have enough coins for that. That's okay. Yeah, that's very cool, actually. I've kind of always been interested in doing that, but I do have some family who lives outside the city who is into that kind of stuff. But like, I grew up in the city. My parents definitely not have zero interest in doing anything like that. Oh fuck. We're really bunging this one up here. I do think that would be an interesting thing. I do fish. I do enjoy fishing. I know that's not quite hunting, but we do quite a bit of fishing. And that I enjoy. But obviously that's a much more like relaxing activity. But hey, you can still feed yourself. I do live in an area where hunting is very popular, so we have a lot of natural resources where I'm at. And a very beautiful, beautiful landscape outside the city, which is only like, you know, an hour drive away. So you can get out to nature pretty easy where I'm at. Oh, okay. This might be huge. Might be huge. Okay, let's go life. Oh, shit. Okay, no, this isn't gonna help us. Okay. That's alright. Those are useless. I think I probably should have gone to the weapons one, but... oh well. May not be the run, guys, but that's okay. The last boss took me, I think, about 3 tries to actually finally get through it. I have spent time in both Oregon and Montana, both of which I had a very good time in, but I know exactly what you're saying. Very different cultures in both those states. Oregon, I didn't only spend like a couple days there. Montana, I've been to multiple times. We have done a lot of skiing in Montana. I've spent a lot of time in Whitefish and what's the other town there? Kalispell? Is that the other town? I could be wrong about that. We usually stay just outside of Whitefish. Been a while since I've been there, but I love Montana. This asshole. I envy you not. While you may yet kill me, still I would not trade places. It is time to draw this ugly business to a close. He waits at the point of the sharpened blade, the fate that cannot be outrun. He waits in the eye of the raging storm, at the end of the long day done. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. I will say we are not lucking out with our curses very much. You got any? Here's Kalispell, yeah. Oh god, yeah. Music has always been my thing. My wife is an artist. She does primarily oil paintings, but she does all sorts of other things, which she is very talented when it comes to drawing things. I can barely handwrite, let alone draw anything. But I'm a pretty good guitar player. Music was always my my natural calling, but art is major weakness for me. I remember like spending like hours like trying to like draw the nicest picture I could in art school, or you know when we were doing art class or whatever in elementary school, and the teacher would like look at it and think like I literally like gave up after like 10 minutes because it was so bad, but it like actually took me like 3 hours to like draw this picture. That's how like terrible of an artist I am. Definitely a good hobby to keep up, especially during over the pandemic while we were all locked away. Right, it's good to have hobbies that you can do on your own. That's one thing I will say about music and video games. Right, don't have to rely necessarily on other people to do them. Which I'm a social person, but I think it's good to have hobbies like that. Oh, that one's good. These are both pretty good. These are both pretty good. Sounds like someone needs to be shanked. I don't know who needs to be shanked, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who needs to be shanked. We're gonna hit down to... No, we'll go this one. Yeah, that's cool. I'll check it out. Buddy's asking me stupid questions at the right here. Asking me about group insurance. And I work in the insurance industry, so apparently he thinks I'm going to know what he's asking, which I really don't. That's what, you know, people, I'm sure you probably run into this yourself, right? With whatever it is, you know, even artwork, stuff like that. People think that because you do something that, like, you, like, know every artist who ever existed, or, like, you know, I'm really into music, so people will be like, oh, you must know, like, this band, or be into this person, or whatever. It's like, no, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, just because I play music doesn't mean I like every musician that's ever existed, you know? There's still lots of artists I don't like it. Oh my god. Come on. What do we get? Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice decoration. A pile of skulls. That is what we needed. I do like Tool, oh yeah. Grew up listening to all that kind of stuff, you know. I'm a 90s kid, so anything grunge, alternative metal, you know, that was like my shtick growing up. I've definitely expanded my taste since then, but listened to a lot of Tool back in the day, 100%. Perfect Circle as well. I seen a Perfect Circle live, probably back, this would have been like 2003-ish, and they were awesome. Had a really pretty small venue too. maybe a couple thousand people there or something like that. We were right on the floor. I could see Maynard on stage and everything. The old Dead Famous ones. Well, those are the best ones. Those are the only ones you need to know are the Dead Famous ones, honestly. It does feel, and this is like such an old man thing to say, but it does feel like, you know, the good artists are more far and few between nowadays. More so than ever. I know that's not really true, but you just hit a point in life where, you know, new things don't interest you anymore. You just want to listen to the old stuff. In fact, I actually think I enjoy old music even more so now than I did as a kid. It's like I have even more appreciation for it now. Oh yeah, Maynard is certainly one of the best modern vocalists, I would say. He's incredibly unique. Nobody like him. And amazing performer. He was kind of ridiculous because, I mean, I'm sure you know, being a Tool fan, you know that he's got a bit of an ego. So like I would say for like 90% of the concert, he actually had his back turned to the audience like the entire time, which was pretty hilarious. So he like wouldn't even look at the crowd. Like we weren't worthy for him to even look at. He was just like so disgusted by us. But it did nothing to detract my enjoyment of the show because that's just how good it was. So. That's when James Iha was in the band. I believe the bass player was from Marilyn Manson. I think. I'm not a huge Marilyn Manson fan, but it was like a super band at that time. Oh, good. Oh, good. This is a little nasty here. Oh boy, okay, this is... We are in trouble here. Oof. God damn, we took a little too much damage there. Yeah, and Freddie Mercury, obviously, I mean, that's just, you know... That one goes without saying, obviously. I don't really think anybody's compares to that. Yeah, we gotta go with the Diseased Heart. Ooh, this is... I'm stressed out. I am stressed out right now. Queen is rock. They are just, they are more than rock, right? I think that's pretty easy to say that. Queen is a lot more than just rock and roll. Obviously, they took a lot of influences from classic rock and that kind of thing. But they have a lot of operatic and symphonic sounds. And I would almost say they're almost progressive rock, right? Not in the traditional sense of like Pink Floyd prog rock. Like, now I'm not talking like slow ass jams and stuff like that, but like progressive in the sense of like pushing rock and roll into like a whole other kind of universe that hadn't really been in up to that point, right? So I would say they are rock, but they're more than rock. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. Oh, we have to find our center here. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. We lose, but that wouldn't be great. You got to find your center, get your head in the game. All right, he of havoc, he of blight, he of hunger, they of might. 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Alright. Don't know what to expect. First run. Spider, giant spider, of course. Okay, really, really fast. Okay, luckily we have our bombs, so... Okay, you gotta hit off on us, that's okay. Okay, our bombs are doing work here. Is it just me, or is units getting stuck there? I think his unit's glitched out. Come on. We have to take care of some of these spiders here. Just gotta relax. Take a deep breath. I swear to God, his units are glitching out. Oh geez, okay, he's doing a lot of damage there. Okay, yeah, of course. That's what we needed. Get in there. Okay, good. Okay, let's be careful. Let's not get greedy. That damage resistance perk actually kicked in there. we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, we got this in the bag. Just have to just not get greedy. Be patient. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am we got that on the first try. Oh. Thank God. Arachnophobia. Yeah, I don't blame you. Spiders are creepy as hell. Thank you, appreciate it. That was stressful. Roguelites are stressful that way, right? Because you know you lose. You're going back to the beginning. And the last boss, I died to him twice before beating him, which was super annoying, so... Yeah, my wife also is terrified of spiders as well. She's literally woken up in, like, cold sweats in the middle of the night because she thought there was, like, a spider on her. Alright. I think we're pretty much gonna unlock the final boss. Shimura was weak, not wise. Their vision was too small to contain the multitudes of one such as I. Time has come to free me. You shall have the honor of returning the red crown to its true bearer. I admit you have worn it almost as well as I could have myself. You sacrificed 9 followers to strengthen the cult, to strengthen us. Your appetite for death is something I can admire, Vessel, but the crown is mine, and none are worthy, none other than I. You shall lay down your life and return to me what is mine. After millennia, all may bask in my glory once more. But it cannot be done here. The final gate awaits. Hurry now. The time is at hand. And you know we ain't giving this guy, the crown. You know that. Lamb once slaughtered the name of the captive god. Oh, no, I missed that. Okay. Didn't read that quick enough. Oh, I know, right? The stream, there's like an extra layer of pressure. It's like, I gotta perform. People are watching. I can't embarrass myself in front of the stream. Wait. Why can't I talk to this guy? Folks who are starving? Yes, sure, fine. Exactly. Now you're traumatized for the rest of your life after that experience, right? Like you're never going to forget that experience ever. That's gonna like haunt you to the rest of your days, even though it was like, you know, just like a tiny little spider. Wait, okay, hold on. We have a dissenter in the ranks here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Here he is, I think. Maybe? No. Where did he go? Shank some spiders, exactly. I've saved my wife from many imaginary spiders. Where I've literally had to talk her off the ledge, in the middle of the night. And she, you know what's crazy? She doesn't remember anything about it. I'll ask her the next day. I'm like, do you remember like waking up and like screaming bloody murder because you thought you were being attacked by a giant spider? And she has no recollection of it at all. So it's almost like a sleepwalking thing, or like a night terror, I guess, right? That's how I would describe it. Exactly, you're traumatized, I know. I don't have any recurring nightmare traumas like that. But I do always have a dream where I go to grade school and for some reason I'm not wearing pants. And I don't know what the deal with that is. Like, my parents, like, sent me to school, like, without pants on. And then, of course, I, like, get to school, but I don't realize I'm not wearing pants until I get to school. But you think I would figure out that I wasn't wearing pants on the way to school, right? But for some reason, I don't realize it until I get there, and it's too late. I've had that dream many times in my life, and I don't know why that is. I should look that up, right? There's got to be some deep-seated reason for that. All right, the food is flowing now. Food is flowing. Okay, we got 2 old boys. We got 4 elderly villagers. Go, Harry. What's up, C Jammin? How are ya? We're just talking about our childhood traumas. Feel free to share. Oh, this guy's old too. Oh my god. Why do I keep getting old villagers? Exactly. Talking about spiders, we just defeated a very large spider. That's the good news. The spider didn't win the battle. This would have been far more traumatic had the spider actually won that battle. Okay, let's see. I was just saying, I don't have any childhood traumas that I can remember, not insects or anything like that, but I did have a recurring dream about going to school without pants on, so I don't know what my subconscious is trying to tell me in that. Ooh, when killed on a crusade run for the first time, sacrifice the follower to be resurrected. Alright. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but... when death is no longer the end. When killed on a crusade. Cool. Good. Alright, y'all. It's time for the feast. Time to eat up. And then we will sacrifice an elderly. Maybe 2, actually. Oh god, Black Widows? Oh. See, I think I would probably freak out a little bit if I saw a Black Widow. I've never seen a Black Widow in real life. I know I have a buddy in Australia who, he says he sees them, like, every day. You're seeing Black Widows every day, you know, it's like just a matter of time before they get you, right? Yeah, Black Widows, they can, like, legit kill you, right? You let them live. That's nice of you. Hey, if they're not in my house, that's fine, you know? They're outside in nature. We'll leave them be. We'll let them do their thing. But as soon as they enter the house, that's when it's all over. Age 53, 54. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that does not sound fun. Gotta, you know, amputate your leg or suck the poison out or something crazy like that, you know. Okay, where's my faith at after that? Yeah, pretty good. Gotta feed these bastards. That's interesting. Daily. Are you working at a spider farm, or? Obviously, you must work outside. What do you do to make sure you don't get attacked by a Black Widow? The warmer weather, eh? Okay. Because they're pretty common in, like, warm areas, right? Like, more like not tropical climates, but, you know, like places where it's, you know, gets around 30, 40 degrees. 30, 40 degrees is very, very hot where I live. That's like be a heat wave where I am. But I know, yeah, like you say, in warmer climates, definitely a bigger challenge. Do we need another food box? I think we might, actually. Feed silo. Get one more of these. Where are you gonna go? Good enough. That sounds like you have an interesting work environment. Angry dogs and rattlesnakes, yeah. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to build that for some reason. Yes. Get that. Let's get... Can't build any more of those, but let's get another one of these. Good. And let's... This guy has a good high success rate, so... Good money. Okay, where are you at? Where, out of curiosity? Sounds like you're in, like, the frickin' Bahamas or something. Oh no. Witness Astaroth has reached old age. See, I'm in Canada. Fahrenheit, I don't know Fahrenheit. When you guys say 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I have no idea. 50 degrees Celsius, obviously, would be extremely hot. But as you know, we are, well, maybe you don't know, but we don't use Fahrenheit in Canada. We talk in Celsius, so I never know what people mean when they say 50 Fahrenheit or things like that. Yeah. Jeez, yeah, see, you do live in the Bahamas or somewhere like that. Or somewhere nice, nicer than Canada's weather. I mean, it does get pretty cold in Montana too, though. Alright, let's go try out that dice game. We have some loose ends we have to tie up, and then probably can at least give the last boss a shot. See how it goes, anyway. Today may not be the day we finish him off, but we'll give it a try. Sure, let's go. Alright, let's see here. 60 in Georgia is not the same as 60 in New Jersey. I guess it depends. You know, I kind of know what you mean because, like, if I'm in Ontario, Ontario is extremely humid. So, if it's hotter, or you know, if it's a warm day out, it definitely feels like more moist and humid. Though it can be worse in Ontario than being where I am, where it's quite dry. And then if it's colder, even if it's not as cold, because there is so much moisture there from the lake, it can feel like extremely chilly on cold days. So I kind of know what you mean. Humidity is definitely a big part of what the environment feels like. Okay, we'll go here. Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Got lucky there. That's not so lucky. Go. I'd rather he keeps the one there. Go here. Go here. Not a fan of that. Or okay, let's hope we get a 6. Oh, but we can go here. See, if we do that, that'll just... Well, let's do this. Okay. I think we might win this, actually. It. Yeah, great chatting. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully y'all will be streaming soon yourselves. Definitely want to check out more of your guys' streams. Yeah, sure, why not? We get a lot of money. feel like I could probably get a plat in this game if I wanted. I'm not that far off of getting most of the things, but I have a feeling I'm probably going to fall off once I... Community stream tomorrow. Okay, cool. I will be around, so I'll check it out. Community stream. Any chat wants to join? Cool. This guy. Already told them, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Call your life insurance company and talk to them. I don't even work in life insurance. If you just know, yeah. That sounds right. I like the winter. You know, it's not like my favorite season or anything, but I'm definitely accustomed to winter weather. I know some people hate the winter, but it's a fact of life where I am from. And you learn to find things that you enjoy to do in that kind of weather. And you just have a wardrobe, you know, tailored to that type of climate. That's just how it is. Yeah, snow in Georgia, I imagine, has got to be pretty rare. Don't imagine... I've got to imagine it has happened, right? But it would be extremely rare. I mean, hasn't Texas had snow before? I think I would miss the snow now. Even though it is a little bit of an inconvenience. I think if I lived somewhere without snow, it would be like culture shock for me. It would take a while to get used to, and having no snow in the winters. If it was more just like fall in the winter, that would be interesting. I mean, fall is pretty cold here still, too. We've gotten snow as early as September. which doesn't happen. That's an oddity, but it has happened. Okay. Yeah, we got a dead body here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I guess the older I get, the more annoying it becomes, but you know, I grew up doing a lot of you know, winter sports and stuff, skiing especially, snowboarding, spending a lot of time in the mountains. You kind of have this romantic view of winter. You know, it's like hard to imagine like Christmas, you know, without snow, for example. But I have a buddy who, yeah, he literally moved to Australia because he hated the snow that much, so he would agree with you. Yeah, he moved to Australia 4 years ago, and I don't think he plans on coming back. He visits. He actually was just in town recently, but I don't think he ever moving back to Canada. I think he's pretty happy in Australia, despite the Black Widows and the Scorpions. Did they drive on the left over there? I did not know that, actually. Let's do this one really quick. Yeah, that would take some getting used to, 100%. I don't think he actually ever mentioned. You know what? He actually don't think he has a car out there, so I don't actually think he has to worry about that. Because I know he builds wind turbines for a living. So I think they just kind of ship him out to like the middle of nowhere places, and then he like lives there for, you know, a few months at a time kind of thing. So I don't think he does a heck of a lot of driving, actually. Usually when I'm traveling, I try to avoid driving for those specific reasons, but yeah, can't avoid it sometimes. But the last few trips we've gone on, we haven't rented a car or anything. We've just, you know, taken Uber or whatever we need to get around. Okay, we're in tip-top shape here. So let's save the game. I mean, we can try and do a last boss run. See how it goes. I don't know, actually, I have no idea what to expect here. We are in good shape for it. I don't know if this is like a whole dungeon area that we have to complete, or if this just takes us directly to the last boss. I have no idea. And we kind of need some more followers now, actually, so let's actually do this quickly. Okay, let's put you to work. I'm just gonna keep going farms till I get my food situation under control. Okay. Let's try that again. All right. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Big moment here. And spoilers, if you don't want to ruin the game for yourself. Big spoilers here. Oh my god, okay, I need 20 followers. Okay, well, okay, I take that back. We cannot do this right now. I need 20 followers. Can't access it till we have 20. Well, I think we're gonna do one last run of this and then we'll probably call it a night here. We made some pretty damn good progress. I'm quite pleased. Murnow smited. Yeah, I have to get more followers, and that's fine. We will do that. There is another boss I'm gonna have to kill here, so. Ooh, Merciless Hammer. I like the look of that. It actually may not be ideal for this particular area, but. A little bit slow for these spiders. It's a cool weapon though. So what are you streaming right now, Kaiser? Do you have a go-to game, or are you like kind of variety guy? Ooh, Horizon Forbidden West. Interesting. How is that so far? I have not played the original Horizon. Thought about it many times, but just haven't got around to it yet. No, there's something about it that never really, like... Just like, you know how you see some games and you're just like, kind of like, eh. Like, it didn't look bad, but it wasn't something that, like, really enticed me to play it either. So I was always kind of on the fence about it, even though I know lots of people enjoy it. The combat is good, yeah. I do believe that. I'm pretty sure I've heard that more than once. Sometimes the open world stuff I can be hit or miss on for me. It really depends how much fun that open world is to explore, but open worlds can also be a big detractor for me as well. 20% chance of healing. That seems pretty good. You know, like Assassin's Creed and stuff, like, I genuinely can't be bothered with those games at this point. Things like that. You know, obviously, like most people, played a lot of Skyrim and Fallout and stuff back in the day, and I think I just kind of got burnt out on that style of game as a result, because I probably played Skyrim at least 3 or 4 times through. You know, Breath of the Wild, when it came out, played that a ton. All great games, but I do think that they have to do some evolution in that particular genre of games. And I don't think we're there yet. I think Elden Ring was a big step in the right direction. But that's also a very different type of game, which you know, we're not going to get that from like a generic open world game from most developers. But I think it had the premise right, where you can just, you know, you go out, you can freely roam the world, We got this dude and we got this dude. Let's go up yonder here. Yeah, okay. Yep. 6 coins. That sounds about right. How is the open world in Horizon? Is it more quest based? You have to follow markers on the map and that kind of thing, or is there a decent amount of like kind of free roaming options? And you gotta imagine probably a little bit of both, but it does seem like a very cool world. And I gotta imagine it looks really great on PS5. To the point of inundation, okay. Yeah, you know, and that's kind of an issue that I had with Breath of the Wild, actually. You still need, like, a goal. There needs to be a good balance between having a goal and, like, things that you know you need to accomplish, and then also having, like, that sense of freedom as well. But too much in either direction, and it can lose track of what it's trying to be. That's good to know, though. I mean, it's definitely a series I would like to check out. Is it, how is it compared to the... Did you play the first game? Is it better, worse than the first game, the same? Because I think the first game was a bit more contained. I could be wrong about that, but... Charge... Ooh, yeah, this one. We want the ghosts. Shit. Come on. You know, and that's all it takes sometimes. If the combat's good, I mean, that can be enough to kind of get you through even a mediocre open world. I found that with Ghost of Tsushima. That's kind of how I felt about that game. The story was fine. Open world activities and stuff were not really super interesting, even though it was like a nice, beautiful world to explore and everything. Like very, you know, visually stimulating and all that, which was great. But the combat was just super, super fun, which I think pretty much carried the game for the most part. Got like probably maybe a little repetitive by the end of it, but I feel like there was enough mastery, especially if you played it at the higher difficulty levels, that it kept you engaged throughout most of the game, I think. You know, the biggest problem with that game was just the bandit camps that you had to do. There was just so many fucking bandit camps, especially if you were like going for the platinum on that game. But beautiful, beautiful game, really fun. Definitely would like to see a sequel to that. It's games like that that make me want to, you know, stay in the PlayStation universe. You bastards. Alright. There's actually a new game coming out called Where Winds Meet or something like that. Looks interesting. Very much like inspired by Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if it will be good or not, but it reminded me a lot. I think the gameplay trailer they showed off at what was it? ONL? Was that the Games Fest at the end of August there? Like a couple weeks ago. The one that Jeff Keighley did in Europe. I recommend Tsushima, but I think you'll probably find probably the same kind of experience as Horizon. I would guess would probably be. It's a fun game to roam around in, but yeah, the open world in and of itself can be a little bit like just too much to do at times. But yeah, combat's super fun, very addicting. And some very nice fashion in that game. You can really dress up your character in some pretty cool outfits. But hey, you know, like that's half the battle, right? Look good, feel good. Where are you? Get the hell out of here. We're doing okay here, but I am a little lower on health than I would like to be. Good. Let's go back. Shit. Well, the hammer's working good. I thought this was going to be highly problematic, but... Are you on PS4 or are you PS5? I feel like if I were to play any of those games now, again, I would have to do it on PS5. PS4 just, you know, it doesn't make the cut anymore, I don't think. I hate to say that. After all the good years I had with my PS4, but somehow it's like outdated now, which is hard to believe. Jeez, this is a bit of a fucking maze here. What do we got? Well, man, we actually got a better weapon. I'll gladly take that. I don't know what the life thing is. I've never done one of these ones before. Still throwing against new IPs with tech limitations, yeah. I'm not surprised. I honestly am pretty torn about the launch of the new console generation. I honestly kind of feel like it maybe was completely unnecessary. Or just maybe just bad timing, probably, more than anything, I guess. But... because what, they launched at the end of 2020? Is that right? It wasn't 2019, it was 2020, I think. And, I don't know, there's part of me that's just like... Maybe they, I guess they, you know, I mean, I don't know how these things work. I guess they had it all lined up probably for years, and when you gotta pull the trigger, you gotta pull the trigger, but it just feels like it's been an extremely awkward shift in console generations, more so than in the past. You know, there's always some amount of awkwardness, like with that kind of stuff, you know. Certain types of exclusives being released and whatnot, understandably. But, yeah, it just feels particularly noticeable this time. Which obviously, you know, supply shortages on consoles and stuff doesn't help that fact, but... Well, that's part of it, you know. That's 100% part of it. I think that's probably the biggest factor, just people not being able to get their hands on it. But even then, I'm kind of thinking, like, when I consider the games that have come out, even in the last few years, you know? Like, obviously, there's been some delays and stuff, but really, the games that would have come out, you know, in 2020, 21, 21, I mean, they're pretty much all out now for the most part. And there isn't that many games that I felt like really warranted a huge shift in, or I don't even know, maybe it's just a console upgrade, you know? I just feel like it just almost was unnecessary to agree, but... But, I mean, yeah, who knows, right? Easy to say that without knowing what would have happened if the pandemic never happened. We'll never know that, obviously, so... It's easy to sit here and say that it feels awkward now. I think it's probably just been the slow trickle of game releases that we've had come out. I think we're gonna die on this run. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, it does say we can sacrifice the follower to revive ourselves, though, did it not? Well, we will find out. Because here's the boss. What happens here? Do I have an elderly follower? I don't know if I do. Oh, you only get... Oh, I see. You only get, like, that. So many hearts. Okay. No. That's not worth it. Maybe you cannot use an elderly follower even, actually, to do that. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, exactly, right? Impossible to say. Oh my god. Okay, things are out of control here. Oh, what? Oh, dude just dropped dead? My god, okay. We are losing followers like fucking no tomorrow. We're gonna have to go back and do some of the easier dungeons previous to that one. We're gonna get our follower count up. We got a couple new ones here too. God, like we are in such a food shortage here. Yeah, let's see. We got some good stuff there. Oh yeah, we got 9 of these. That's good. That's very good. Okay, good. Time for some ritual here. This one, I mean, this one is always good. Give them a day off. We can survive the day off for them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some low-level runs, restock my followers, get them back up to 20. And then I guess we can fight the boss. I don't know. Do we have to keep it at 20? That's the question. For multiple runs. That will be the question. And I had it at 20 for the longest time, too. Okay. Yeah, like people are just dying left, right, and center here, man. You know, I highly recommend it. It is an interesting blend. Very unique. And what I like about it, you know, I don't really like village simulators that much, honestly, but this just has a really good balance between the roguelite elements and then building up your village, and it's like, it's not a huge hassle to manage your village. Like, everything's like very easy, it's easy to understand, the mechanics are not complex to deal with. So you don't like, it's not like you have to do any like research or anything. You'll figure it out on your own, you know. And obviously you want to like optimize things as much as you can, but like it honestly isn't that big of a deal. You can kind of just, you know, muddle your way through it, figure it out as you go. I do. Etches birds. Etches birds? Okay. Interesting. I will say it's not like anything I played before, that's for sure. Strikes a good balance. I mean, I would only say, if you like roguelites, 100% try it. If you like village sims or whatever you want to call it, you know, Animal Crossing kind of thing, you know, definitely give it a shot. If you don't like either of those genres, then yeah, I wouldn't touch it. But even if you're interested in even just like one of those genres, I feel like there's enough here and it strikes a good enough balance that you could have fun with it either way. Because the roguelite stuff really isn't that bad. If you're playing, if like that stuff is too difficult for some people, it doesn't make you feel like you have to be like super good at those types of games to enjoy it. So And then the village stuff is easy enough to manage that it doesn't feel overwhelming or too complex, so. All right, I think we have things under control here. That's going to be it for today's stream, but appreciate you joining us today, Kaiser. And yeah, looking forward to checking out your stream, man. I will give you a follow. Actually, I think I might. Did I give you a follow? I think I followed most of the people in our network there. But yes, if I haven't, I will definitely check out your channel and give you a follow. And I think you said you have a YouTube as well, so I'll check that out. And looking forward to seeing you play some Forbidden West. That should be interesting. I want to check that game out, so it'll be fun to watch you play. But thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Have a great evening.